Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Now at the end of the last episode, I decided what I'm going to do with these support cutscenes, just to remind anyone who is tuning in now early and who doesn't watch to the end of the video, figured out a good compromise. Down in the time bars, I've been making video bookmarks for all the episodes anyway. I'll be making video bookmarks for the support conversations, so if you're uninterested in seeing the support cutscenes, just look at it in the time bar. Skip around. No big deal. I don't put spoilers in the time bar, so you can just run the mouse over those and see if there are any parts of the episodes you want to skip. For now, this is probably going to be the third of 3 support episodes, just because we have so many supports to get through, since a couple episodes ago I did a bunch of battles which gained a lot of supports across the board. By the way, this is usually how the Akamura plays. She'll just play the normal battles until she gets everyone's supports up repeatedly, and it drives me insane. I would not be able to handle that kind of grinding. Luckily, in Fire Emblem, supports go up pretty reasonably quickly on their own, so even if we don't max everybody out, which we won't, we're going to do some pretty good work, at least among the Black Eagle's house. So, here's Linhardt's C support with Caspar.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhardt. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fodlan could beat up your father. My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What does that matter?
When two opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining this. I think you get my point.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
You know, I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, no, forget this. I'll prove it to you myself. Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong, I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage, and my father could beat yours in a fight.
Okay, serious question for non-Americans who watch my show. Is that a trope in any other country, the whole my dad can beat up your dad trope? It's a very common thing in America. I mean, I suppose it must be somewhat common if they had that discussion, given this is a Japanese game. I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. For now, Linhardt and Bernadetta.
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhardt. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
Sorry! at you. You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nah! No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's not this is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
The Akamura is often paranoid that I'm going to break up with her. No reason for it, just her insecurities. She's very much Bernadetta. I always have to reassure her. Anyway, Linhardt and Petra.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
Okay, next is Caspar and Bernadetta.
And that one goes there. Perfect!
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah! Put me down! Put me down!
Calm down. I'm just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it.
Caspar, no means no.
And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a lovely view.
Bernadetta's voice actor must have had the best time doing her voice. Alright, Bernadetta and Dorothea.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that.
Bern, are you okay?
Dorothea! Did you hear all that?
Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Bern.
No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you.
Me? I thought we already were friends.
That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer. But old memories just get in the way for me.
Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please.
Just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No!
Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
Bernadetta's backstory gets real dark in her supports. In fact, I believe it was her lines that got so dark that a patch wound up removing a sentence. I will talk about that once we get there, if we get there. For now, Bernadetta and Petra.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend. Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I do not have that, no.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass, always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
It's alright, Petra. I think Bernadetta would drive me insane if I did not know the Akamura. Luckily, I am used to the personality. So anyway, Dorothea and Petra.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Brigid in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Brigid. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... What is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out. I like helping my friends. Well then, I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
Okay, let's see if Dorothea fills someone else's heart full. Specifically, Felix's.
Felix? My goodness, I swear you're always training. Such a hard worker. So strong. Hello? Felix?
What?
You can hear me. That's good. I was worried maybe your ears didn't work.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. Nothing in particular, I mean. But now that I'm here, and now that you've asked, when you've finished up, do you think you'd like to join me in the dining hall for something sweet?
I'll pass. I don't like sweets. Also, you're a nuisance. Stay away from me.
That's not a very nice way to talk to a classmate. Anyway, you sound like you're shooing away a stray cat.
Shh, shut up.
I am not a stray cat, Felix, and I am not leaving until you take a moment to chat with me.
You are a pest. Fine, do what you will.
Oh, you better believe I am going to keep doing exactly what I will. Maybe instead of a sweet treat, we can get something spicy. Would you like that? I've heard the dining hall is serving a dish with some Western spices in it. Does that sound good, Felix? Would you like something spicy instead of sweet?
You're distracting me. When I am hungry, I will eat. Alone. Stop squawking at me.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'll leave you in peace. Goodbye, Felix.
Finally.
Ideally, I want to be Felix when it comes to getting distracted, but I often fall short of that mark, unfortunately. Yuri and Hapi.
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
You know I won't care. Night watch or not, it's still just for training purposes. Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Your call.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess. Yeah, watching over us from afar. That's called the Blue Sea Star, but it doesn't look blue. At all, really. Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it, isn't it?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Never, no.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out. Sometimes you can't see it at all, but other times it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
You might have to point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish? Or a fishing rod. What? I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or a cat. I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
Who do you think I am? The goddess herself? There's plenty I don't know. But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things. So, come on then, Hapi. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Fine. Look up there. To the north. Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's Right Hand.
Hapi really seems like the most grounded and most contemporary person out of the whole group. Last one for a while. Hopefully Balthus and Hapi.
Scampered up to me, hopped in my lap, and scarfed it all down in one bite.
That sounds terrible.
I was looking forward to that sandwich all morning, and then she scurried off like nothing happened.
Alright then. What do you feel like doing today?
Why'd you sigh like that?
It's not a problem, is it? I could tell you were holding back a real monstrous sigh yourself. Figured I'd get one out for the both of us. Felt great.
Oh, I see. Must be nice, sighing whenever you feel so inclined.
Oh! Why not try taking a deep breath whenever you feel a sigh coming on? Trick yourself out of it.
I tried that once. It went okay at first, but then I had to exhale.
Right. Guess they're too similar for that to work. Does that mean yawning is a no-go too?
I'm pretty bored right now, so maybe we'll find out. But I don't yawn very often, to be honest.
Because you sleep when the sun goes down and wake when it rises, yeah?
Yep, that's been my routine for a while now. It's easier than contending with a full day of boring stuff.
Come on, everything has its quirks. I don't think I'd call anything in this wild world boring.
Really? Because you don't seem to take much interest in your own future.
That's not very nice, is it? We really aren't all that different, you know. I'd wager you haven't given too much thought to tomorrow either.
Quiet. Don't pretend you can see through me. This pointless chatter has made me even hungrier than I already was. I'm off to the dining hall.
Just wanted the gal to relax for a change. She's as prickly as ever.
a little backstory there for those who don't know the DLC. She has literally a monstrous sigh. If she sighs, it summons monsters to the area. That played into the DLC, but it's so far it hasn't mattered here in the main game. Okay, I believe with only 5 minutes left, what I'm going to do is explore, and I guess I'll do a little exploration on camera, because there really isn't much to do right now, but I do want to find Mercedes and see if we can flip her. Because even though she's our assistant, I guess you could say, for the next month, maybe now that she's a B support and we've leveled up, maybe we can get her permanently.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lenore.
Yeah, great. Yup. Can we recruit you?
You want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so
No. Piss. Magic and bow. Yeah, I've got Pyro trying to learn the bow. Just so I can get her flipped quickly. But there's still a little bit of work to do if I'm going to do that. Luckily, there are some things I can do around the school to try to help him out a little bit. And we can even do a little choir practice, which I have unlocked. This lets you pick 2 people to sing with, which gets their motivation up, but also, more importantly for my purposes, is it gets their support up with Pyro. And each other, but who cares about everybody else?
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
It won't, but I'm glad your motivation went up.
The glory of progress.
Yeah, great. Okay. The other thing I can do is talk to other people. The other faculty, that is, and try to get my skills up. See, Pyro doesn't take classes unless he does a seminar. So, unfortunately, he does not gain very many skills outside of battle. To offset that, you can speak to the staff here at the monastery, such as Rhea. Oops. And request training, but what I need is bow and flying, and she has neither. So we're going to have to keep poking around until we find someone who does. Manuela teaches flying, at least, and you can see that's going to jump me about 1/3 of a level. Yeah, so that's how... Oh, that also gets me support with them. That's nice. The only reason I want flying is for Pyro's eventual final class, because I want him to be able to ride a wyvern or a pegasus around. So you're not helpful. But I also want to get bow just to get Mercedes. Once I've got enough bow to make her happy, I'm done learning. I could probably look that up as well, as far as the exact requirement I would need. But that would bore me to tears, so I'm not going to look it up. Ah, here we go, and Professor Hanneman also teaches the bow. It'll get me to E+. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess.
The glory of progress.
Sure, I'm pretty sure that's not going to impress Mercedes, but at least it's a start. And also in that room, Seth teaches me flying, so that's helpful. Oh, good! There's a special fish in the fishing pond. Hooray, fishing mini-games. I don't think I have a piece of bait, do I? I don't have any bait. Okay, good. I didn't want to fish anyway. I could go get some bait. Hooked on fishing. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to do it for today. There's nothing more to do here other than to feed a kitty. Here you go, buddy. Game, let me feed the kitty. Thank you. Have a this. It looks happy. Have another this. Give me a present, damn it. Cat. There we go. You puked up some steel. Excellent. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode where probably we'll actually get into a fight. Well, wonders never cease.